Now, to talk about classification of buffer system, there are several ways by which buffer system can be classified. We can classify them based on the acid conjugate base pair, for example, the bicarbonate base pair, or the phosphate base pair, or the ammonia and ammonium conjugate base pair. That will be one type of classification of a buffer system. The other way to classify the buffer system is based on their location, whether they are within the cell or they are outside of the cell. A typical example of intracellular buffer system is the hemoglobin buffer system, because hemoglobin are usually found within the red blood cell. So that will be a very perfect example of an intracellular buffer system. Whereas the extracellular buffer system are buffer systems that are found outside of the cell. And a typical example is the bicarbonate buffer system. Buffers can also be classified based on the medium in which they operate. For example, you could have a blood buffer, you could have a urinary buffer, depending on where the buffers are functioning. Bicarbonate buffer is usually found in the blood, is a very important blood buffer, while the ammonia ammonium buffer system is usually most importantly found in the urine, so they may be classified as a urinary buffer. So essentially, there could be other types of classification of buffers, but essentially here I have based on their acid-base conjugate pair, based on their location, and based on the medium where they operate.